This portion of the news brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
The recent apprehension of illegal migrants in the Ragged Island chain, pushing detaining numbers at the Carmichael Road Detention Center to more than 300. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Fred Mitchell, telling reporters today that it has caused an overcrowding challenge at the center, but it is manageable for officers there at the time. Plans are underway to have those detainees repatriated within a day or so. Minister Mitchell says government will also be launching a task force of sorts in an attempt to break up what would appear to be an organized smuggling operation.
What is clear is that this, in my view, is being driven by people in Nassau who are organizing these trips. And I want to find out from our intelligence people why it is we can't interrupt that and find out who's driving this, because this is just not, people jumping on a boat. These things seem to be organized. It's clear that they're paid for by people. So this is an organized smuggling ring. That's my intuition tells me that, and we've got to find some way to interrupt that, to get at the people who are driving it here in Nassau. I'm told that very often they're in communications by cell phone with people in Nassau, so we got to look at all those things.
Now to news from the courts. The Crown and defense are expected to address the jury in the Douglas Pratt murder trial when the case resumes Wednesday. Today, the Crown closed its case and the defense opened their own, with Pratt opting to remain silent in the prisoner's dock. He also told Justice John Isaacs that he wouldn't be calling any witnesses.
Pratt is accused of murdering his ex-girlfriend, Shandy Cartwright, on November 22, 2010. Cartwright's body was found on an Adelaide beach near the farm with multiple stab wounds. Pratt, too, was found with stab injuries he said he received during the ordeal.
Accident and emergency doctor Ricky Davis told the court that when he examined Pratt, he had multiple stab injuries. Dr. Davis testified that the accused told him he and his girlfriend were approached by two men, one with a gun, the other with a knife. The gunman, he said, demanded cash, which Pratt said that it was in his car and wallet, while the man with the knife started stabbing his girlfriend. Now, Pratt told Davis that he fought with the man with the knife before escaping.
Douglas Pratt had a laceration to his right neck, which Dr. Davis said was superficial. Additionally, there was a laceration to his right chest and deep lacerations to the upper arms. The doctor said it was possible the injuries were self-inflicted, but he said he expected Pratt to have more injuries for someone in a struggle. In fact, he said Pratt's wounds should have been deeper. However, under cross-examination, he admitted that it was possible that someone caused the injuries to Pratt.
Exuma police have launched an island-wide manhunt for 33-year-old Leonardo Smith, also known as Fat Boy, of Hartswell, Exuma. Smith is wanted in connection with a shooting early this morning. They say after 2 a.m., a man was about to enter his vehicle following an altercation with the suspect in the Georgetown area when the suspect, armed with a handgun, allegedly shot him in the abdomen and fled on foot. The victim is presently detained at the island's local clinic in stable condition and was airlifted to Providence sometime this morning.
Police in Andros are seeking the public's help in locating 3 men wanted for causing harm. It's connected to an incident that occurred in Low Sound on Sunday. The first suspect is 22-year-old Troy Miller of Low Sound, Andros. Miller is a dark brown male weighing 170 pounds, of slim build, and about 5 feet 10 inches in height. The second suspect is 47-year-old James Marcus Brown of Low Sound, Andros and Freeport, Grand Bahama. Brown is a light brown male weighing 220 pounds, of thick build, and about 5 feet 11 inches in height. And the third suspect is Devin Burrows of Low Sound, Andros and Freeport, Grand Bahama. He's believed to be between the ages of 18 to 23. Burrows is a dark brown male weighing 160 pounds, of medium build, and about 6 feet 1 inches tall. Anyone with information as to the whereabouts of the men should call the police at 919 or 328-TIPS.
Pineapple Air in Avi, Bahamas, set to make sweet music and sweet deals. More details coming up.
And with the hurricane season just around the corner, here's how rubber tires can serve as a protection mechanism. You're watching The Bahamas Tonight.
This portion of the news was brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
This is your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm LaDawn Davis. Minister of Finance, Prime Minister the Right Honorable Perry Christie will deliver the keynote address at the second annual Eleuthera Business Outlook set for this Thursday, April 24th in South Eleuthera. The conference, held under the theme Charting a Course for Growth in Eleuthera, will assemble a diverse group of speakers discussing tourism, entrepreneurship, agriculture, community development, and the proposed implementation of value-added tax. Eleuthera Chamber President Thomas Sands Jr. is expressing great hope and optimism for the island that he says has been in recession for more than 30 years. Luxury Retail Limited and John Bull, two of the largest high-end retail operators in the Bahamas, will be bringing some of the best luxury brands in the world to Bahamar when it opens at the end of the year. Company executives recently toured the Bahamar construction site and got a first-hand look of boutique space to be located in a high-traffic area near to the gaming floor of the 100,000-square-foot Bahamar Casino. And in international business news, McDonald's has reported a fall in profits for the first 3 months of the year after sales in its U.S. restaurants fell by more than expected. The fast food chain said group sales had risen 0.5% overall, but U.S. sales had fallen 1.7% due partly to severe winter weather. And that's your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm LaDawn Davis.